Howdy folks, I wanted to show you another customer requested product. These are thumb tabs for the Leatherman Surge series. What these let you do is more easily deploy the blade, especially if you have gloves on. Keeps your finger kind of away from the sharp edge, both of the blade and this sharp edge that they put in for the thumb tabs. So these simply slot into place, and then they're secured using cyanoacrylate superglue. Don't worry about the red, I didn't cut myself. That's going to be a Sharpie. I'll talk about that in a minute. So these are a solid 3D printed product. They're made from laser sintered nylon. You can see this one has some superglue residue on the back now because my first video that I recorded for these had no audio whatsoever, so this is going to be the second video. They come on a set of sprues joined together. You simply separate them using some flush cutters, and then you can use a appropriately colored Sharpie, depending on what color you order, to fill in the white dots on the back, or you can just leave the white dots on the back if you don't mind those. You can also customize the color for these if you want by ordering them in white and dyeing them using any alcohol ink, permanent marker, or RIT dye. So I have shown these in red. I've also updated my holsters. If you already have one of my Leatherman Surge holsters, this little edge here and the little recess back here is kind of needed to make these 100% compatible. You can cut that away with a Dremel if you already have one, or you can order a new one that's compatible now. If you haven't seen these holsters, they're available on my store, and I have another video on them. They have a built-in blade holder, optional bit extender holder, and different belt options and bit holders on the back. So as far as installing these, I've already installed this one, and you can see a little bit of residue here from the super glue, and we'll show that you can easily clean that up with acetone. So this one's been sitting for about 2 hours. So we'll take some acetone with a Q-tip and simply scrub around the area. And then clean up with a paper towel. Make sure not to, of course, cut your finger on the blade. Keep your fingers away from the blade. Move that little bit in there. And there we go. A couple more cleanings, I get all of that off, but I use these quite often and they get dirty anyway, so you can kind of clean them up. So we'll show how to install this guy. All you got to simply do is open the blade, go ahead and insert the thumb tab, flip it over while holding the thumb tab in place. Take your super glue and simply kind of spread some into the channel there. I'd recommend not quite a gel super glue and not quite the thinnest super glue. I really like this Loctite. It's kind of a good mix in between the super wet and gel types. So the super glue will absorb into the nylon, and it'll kind of wick its way around through capillary action to the underside of here. The more precise you kind of apply this, the less residue you got to clean off later. And then simply let that set. You don't have to kind of hold this for more than maybe 30 seconds, but you'll want to make sure that sets. You'll of course want to definitely keep any glue away from the metal edge between any of the moving pieces. But with careful application, it's pretty easy to do. It's also fully reversible using either heat or acetone. Like I said, I have another video on that. So these are available now on my store on shapeways.com. You search for Zap Wizard. Like I said, they come in 9 different colors, so you can kind of choose, and you can do white and a custom color if you would like. Thanks for watching.